And on the ground, look now at the incredible devastation of Monday's tornado here in Moore, Oklahoma. Police have restricted media access to some of the hardest hit neighborhoods so that the workers can get in there to clean up and begin restoring the power. But they did allow our own Casey Stiegel into the damage zone, and he's been driving around in our quick response vehicle. Casey?
Yeah, Shepard, good evening to you. Heather Lane is where we are, not far from your location, in our quick response vehicle, a QRV, and we're going to now cut to live cameras on the very truck that I'm riding in. They're on the right and they're on the left because, frankly, you can set up a tripod and a camera and you can do live shots, but to really convey to people how widespread the damage is, this tells the story. To the right, you can see there are basically cars on top of cars, and you see the spray-painted X's, those orange X's. Those were the very first marks that first responders made when they got in here after this thing hit. The X means that it was cleared and that they determined that no one was trapped inside, and then they moved on. You will also see as you go through some M's, and that stood for missing, but they later came back and updated that. We're going to now switch to the left side of the vehicle, and you can see mattresses, boards on top of each other. Coming up on the left-hand side is going to be an uprooted tree. This tree that you see has all of its needles and its leaves still on it, and as you have seen, Shepard, the wind's so powerful it can strip the bark right off of trees. Let's go ahead now and switch back to the right, Jeremy, if we can, and you can see that the damage is extremely random. You will have some homes that just may have some shingles missing from them, and then right next door you have total destruction, and then that's what it sort of appears like we're seeing as we come up on the right here. This garage completely standing, but you can see that the home and all of the debris in the middle of the home, it's just all strewn about. Let's go again to the left and see if we can get these people, because these areas are restricted for obvious reasons, because they have to let the people who live here come and get to their homes, get to their belongings, and try to salvage what they can. And that's what we've seen today. We've seen people standing on top of piles of rubble that were once their homes, once areas where they sat with their families, and now they find themselves standing on mere splintered boards and mattresses and electrical wires, and just heartbreak is what it is. And Shepard, back out here live to us in the car, this is one thing that we are seeing, the resolve of these people. They say that they rebuilt in 1999. You can talk to these people when they're on top of what was their home, and they are in good spirits for the most part, despite everything. It's absolutely astonishing, the resolve, and they say, we've rebuilt before, and we're going to do it again.
Casey Stiegel on the road nearby. Casey, thanks. Much more to come from